Hello Hill Farm staff. I thought I would do a little video explaining how to do a lesson outside. I'm sure you already know how to do that, but it was just the fact that we've got so many different ages in school at the moment. It would give you a nice opportunity to do some outdoor learning with them at sort of varying degrees of differentiation where the children can sort of lead themselves. So if you can see where I am, I'm in the just behind the Key Stage 2 playground, which is there. I'm in the sort of seated area, which is really good because the children can come in, they can sit down 2 meters apart from each other, keeping with the social distancing. And you can sit all the way over here. You obviously don't have to, you can stand a bit closer to them than that. But if we pop the camera in here, I thought I'd sit on my teacher's seat and show you exactly how I would do it. I might do it slightly differently, obviously, because I might use tools and things, but you're very welcome to do it just like this. So I've got a book with me because I find that books are a really great stimulus for helping children outside. We don't have to separate the two. So my book is called Who Ate the Cake? So what I would do to start with is I would share that book. Obviously when I'm asking questions, if I've got a year 3 child, I've got a year 2 child, I've got a year 6 child, I differentiate those questions when I'm talking to them so that all of them sort of mainly understand the book. Now the reason I've chosen this book and not a novel or a chapter book or anything like that is because you want, when you're doing forest school sessions or outdoor learning sessions I should say, is you want to be able to give as much imagination to the children as possible, let them explore their imaginations, and you want everyone to access it. If I use a novel with nursery children or Key Stage 1 children, yeah, some of them might get it, but it doesn't capture the imagination quite as much as one of these. So I'd explore this book with them, read it to them, and then what I'd probably do is I would say now there are 3 different challenges or 6 different challenges I want you to do. For example, in my book, this pelican, he's a naughty pelican he is, he likes to eat absolutely everything. So what you could do is you could say, right, can you, in groups or pairs or on your own, maybe on your own or pairs, remembering social distancing, can you create a cage or a house for a pelican that he's not going around eating and he's not going around feeding on things like that aren't fish, things like computers and that sort of thing, because that's what this pelican does in this book, naughty pelican. So you could do something like that. You could also do something like this. So also in this book, this main character, I think his name's Timmy, I'm probably making that up, he collects lots of different objects. So you could say to the children that you're with, right, I want you to collect as many of the same things as possible. For example, it might be a certain type of leaf they might choose. This is you giving them an open-ended task for them to almost go away and do it. And then you could extend that further by saying, oh yeah, I love your pile of exactly the same sticks, but can you create a nice little display case for me? So they've done it, they're proud of it. How can they be even prouder? How can they make that even better? Let's see, are there any other tasks in there? We've got the pelican house, haven't we? In this, you've also got, it was someone's birthday, so can you create the best birthday party outside for them to show? And so that's what I do for a couple of hours. The children run around, they make their creation. They don't have to do all 3. They might just choose to do 1 very good one. They might choose to do 3 not so good ones, but they've done all 3 and they've challenged themselves to do that. Then what I would do is I would have an evaluation session where you go, oh brilliant, right, everyone let's come together, but not too close, and we will go around and have a look at each person's design, what each person has made, giving every child an opportunity to say, yes, I did that, and explain why they did it, explain how they could have done it differently, or explain that maybe they didn't quite finish it in the time, explain what they would do, what they were going to do, but they didn't manage to do it, which I find is really helpful. It helps them they've got a goal at the end of it, that they're not just running around the woods, which, let's face it, we'd all want to do, wouldn't we, as a child. So I hope that's helpful. This isn't something to be afraid of, doing it outside, and obviously I'm not suggesting you are. Lots of people sometimes come to me and they're like, I'm not sure how to do this, but it's dead easy. Just take a book out, good quality text, and tell a story. Sometimes I might tell the story inside just so I don't have to raise my voice quite as much, and particularly for today it's a little bit chilly, the air, so it might be nicer to explore the book inside, then go outside and where they can keep their layers on and they can run around. So I hope you